Yeah. So I'm Dr. Jason Do, founder and CEO of Marbella. So glad to see all these old and new friends. We just met last Sunday at Harvard campus. We organized this World Leader Forum at Harvard Science Center. And today we meet again. And with all new friends. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So I believe a little bit my Marbella AI is an AI education company I founded 2 years ago. So let me see a little bit my background. So this is really why we really love to call Mr. Jensen Huang. So if not actively engaging in AI, you may be doing something wrong. For a company, if you're not actively engaging in AI, you may be doing something wrong. Also called from our Harvard Business School professor, it's not really human replace AI, but the people who use AI replace people who don't use AI. For the company use AI replace company not use AI. So that emphasizes the importance of AI education. Myself, I grew up in China. I do math physics competition when I was in high school. I went to Peking University, studied computer science. Then I came to, my first time come to US when I was a junior in college. I went to Carnegie Mellon University to do research. Then I come to US for graduate school. I went to Cornell, University of Pittsburgh. I did my postdoc research at Harvard. And during my postdoc, I did start this company. So really we do a mix of project-based learning, workshop, and a special training program. Our students ranging from 10-year-old to like a 60-year-old, from like kids to executives. So really we see the need of studying AI is really all over from all different industry and from all different age range. So we have our client from China sitting there. Miss Xiu is a CEO in real estate industry, and she's come from China. We also brought her here. 熊总，刚刚说介绍你我们国内的客户，yeah. We also have our future student who is a local New York City high school student, 16th grade, 16-year-old, 10th grade sitting over there. Yes. And we're actually expanding in New York City market. We have lots of clients here already, so we really love to interact with the local people, Flushing, Manhattan, Queens, like New Jersey. So as our Marbella, our mission is to empower next generation with AI literacy, identify and cultivate future AI leaders. So we do this in two phases because we see like everyone needs some AI literacy training, but not everyone may really be a world expert, right? So we found that there are two folds of the mission. So my background, as I mentioned, from Peking University, University of Hong Kong, CMU, Cornell, Pittsburgh, since I'm hiding there at Harvard. So basically myself, I did a lot of, I've been training AI for a long time. I think in the startup world, there are people called the founder market fit, right? Yeah, I'm being trained in the AI for so long, it's kind of qualified to teach AI somehow, yes. So I define myself as an entrepreneur, computer scientist, and influencer. So nowadays, every founder is an influencer. So we do a lot of social media marketing, like we do all over platform and organize events and participate events like this. So this is the first ever paper I wrote when I was an undergraduate student. Yeah, when I'm interested in kind of math, physics, kind of that, but also very interested in social science. I love economics, I love reading history. So I was a sophomore in college when I was at Peking University. I do research at this Institute of Computational Linguistics. So basically the study at the intersection with AI, with language and history. So I also did like some internet finance research with National School of Development, featuring like different news. And I did my Ph.D. on like AI for cancer research, like AI for healthcare, just some multimodal AI. And I think that I really love the first speaker talking about the resilience story, right? It's really, I love to, my resilience story applying to Harvard. Because when I wrote my cover letter applying for the postdoc position at Harvard, in the last paragraph I said like I want to express my dedication to study and work at Harvard. I said I didn't have a chance to apply for Harvard College because I was in China. So I went to Peking University somehow like the Harvard in China. But Harvard was the only graduate school I applied for 3 times, all got rejected. 2 Ph.D. applications, 1 master applications. Then I said I believe perseverance is very important to positions that are truly worth it. I hope my 4th application will have a positive outcome. So that's it about my comment. I think this really, I think this some of the, so that guy is our postdoc collaborator. He's second ranked highest citation at Harvard, have like a 500K citation. So I asked him like what's his secret getting so many citations. He's like 2-word secret. Can anyone guess what the 2 words? Like sleepless, 少睡觉, working hard, 少睡觉. So this is actually my first time come to Harvard campus. I passed the Harvard field. That's when I was a junior in college. So we can see like really living in the US make people getting fatter, yes. So actually, I think another related story is Jack Ma, right? We all know Jack Ma. He said he applied for Harvard Business School for 20 times, but never got in, but he studied Alibaba as a very successful company. So this is what I like, it's called education is the profession behind every profession. That's where we're starting from AI education, we can really do whatever projects in different industries. So about wonderful research in Boston, so really we have this like a neural founder, was a very good, I think a good example for us. Mr. Liu Hao, he was the richest person in China. He also sent his kids also study here, interested in learn more about AI. So this is like a quote saying that because we know Harvard campus have two very famous tech companies called Microsoft and Meta, and we found our company Marbella happen to share the same initial. So it's called 3M. And this picture actually is like back to 2 years ago when Facebook started 20 years anniversary. We celebrate Mark Zuckerberg used to dorm in the Kirkland House at Harvard campus. So we have that. So we all know Boston is a world-leading hub for education. So we have like a Nobel laureate, have this leading high school, Philip Dover, the founder of Carnegie Group, David Winston, and this senior vice provost of Harvard University. So we really bring these world-class resources to our students from executive to teenagers. I think this is a more new AI agent thing because now we know AI agent is one of the hottest topics. We do AI agent workshops. I think we can see this part. But really, I think that the one topic here is that AI is not really like a hype, right? It really influences like everywhere at the industry. And one of the impacts is the job security layoff. Because AI really replaces lots of these entry-level jobs. So people really, I think one of the key things for new grads is how to find a job. So that's what I emphasize. So this some tells the difference like of AI agent. So I think these are too technical here. Probably we can share later. Let me see some of the later. Some of the project, as I mentioned, one of the major ways we teach our students, help our students to learn AI is project-based learning. So there's some AI for senior care projects we work on with Harvard Medical School researchers and MBA, Harvard MBA graduate. This from last summer, some of our students actually from like a 15-year-old, like a 9th grade to like a 10th grade to college student. Actually, this is the former Harvard college dean just stepped down last year. So we're gonna leverage our these resources to help our students grow and learn. And actually, we also have students. This actually Governor Healy, Massachusetts governor, was there with the picture behind it. But the governor was very smart. When I told Massachusetts governor, hey, we are doing AI education here, the governor said to me, the two words she said to me, stay here. She wants me to pay more Massachusetts tax. But definitely we are originally from Boston, but we're really expanding to New York City and the Bay Area, so really more nationally and globally. So also we know Harvard is now more famous for social science, legal. So but the key thing is that for every discipline and industry, like people are studying AI. For example, we have Harvard Kennedy School professor guiding our students to do like AI policy research. Also like a business school, every business school professor are doing some AI research, right? From marketing perspective, finance perspective, of operation perspective. So really for different type of students, so because some students are like so really our project professor guiding our students to, as also our students also do business competitions, like won like prizes for business competitions. So some of our students like more, because not every student is an engineer, right? For example, I'm training staff, I'm kind of good at that, I can be an engineer. But some students are more good at thinking critically, like proposing comments. So that's why we have students working on this kind of like a Harvard Business School case study or doing like a social science research. So for some, they generate papers. For some of our students, they generate like basically wrote patents. And this is an example of our student, a high school student. He's interested in like a language. He study like Latin, study Japanese. So we guided him to do like an AI-powered Japanese learning game. So we file a US patent for the students. So we also leverage lots of our Harvard MIT resources. We know like MIT is more like a giant people based on their capacity, and Harvard is pretty relation-based that we leverage. So we have our local students lots of our students from local high school, private high school, and public high school. Also from New York City area, have friends, students from Friends Academy, Jericho High School, Great Neck High School. So this is actually an example of our student from Green Lake High School. So we met him when he was 9th grade. Now he's like 11th grade. He actually, from our student, also become our teaching fellow. So we have him teaching our college students. Yeah, he's so smart, he's really able to teach the algorithm for our students, yeah. So we also do this AI, helping people adapt AI to business. So this really becomes so popular. So we have this like a trainee, they are like a real estate developer, real estate agent, insurance agent, like a dental clinic runner, because everyone want to apply AI to improve their efficiency and apply it in a different way. So they come to our class and they get started enjoying the efficiency, and they find problem, they come out to us at the end. So really for the small business owner, really need this kind of training to improve their working efficiency and to equip AI. So these are our trip from our entrepreneur from China to study at Harvard, like SSMO. So our team, so this will go to New York Stock Exchange again tomorrow. Our team a mix of senior people and young people. I think most of our employees are like born after 2000. So we also have a couple interns here, and we're expanding the New York City-based team here. So I think that will conclude my presentation. This is some of how to 10x become the 10x founders. Really, we want to equip because I think 10 years ago people say every company will become an internet company, and now every company will become an AI native company. So first we try to become AI native, also help other people become AI native. So this really how to adopt AI into all the business from operation, sales, marketing. That's what we do ourselves. And also, so this some open cloud is one thing we teach. So I think that's conclude of the presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Love to connect offline. Thank you.